attack, the invaders thus far have failed. Their only purpose seems to be destruction and chaos. One fact is quite clear. The militaries of the world are severely outgunned. In the absence of a miracle, this could very well mean the end of civilization as we know it.
Yep, as you can see, Xcom's back. Xcom, Enemy Unknown, has taken up a huge booth here at E3. That is mammoth. You guys must have been wallpapering that for quite some time in the days.
Yeah, we were out here the weekend before, and just, yeah.
It's good work, good work. Garth, what can players expect to see here at E3 with XCOM?
Wow, we are very, very excited to be here. XCOM is a big game. I don't know if you've played the original or...
I've dabbled in it, sir.
Yeah, you've dabbled in it, and it takes some time to dabble into it, but it's a deep experience, and we're very, very excited to be modernizing that and bringing that into the new generation. You're battling a huge alien invasion. You have to manage an underground base and make these huge sweeping decisions, and that's just one half of the game with a ton of things you can do. But then you also have these intimate low-level decisions with soldiers battling the aliens in turn-based combat on the ground. So it's sort of the marriage of those two modes that are sort of the secret sauce to XCOM, and we're excited to bring that to the new generation.
And the secret sauce is very, very potent, is very flavoursome this time around. Can you go a bit more in detail about the mechanics of the game and based on the demo that you're being shown here?
Yeah, so the demo that you saw today, one of the themes in XCOM is evolution. And when you start the game, you are clearly behind the aliens with respect to technology, firepower, and your scientists and engineers at base are telling you that. They're saying, we need more stuff from them so we can catch up to them and eventually surpass them and use their own abilities against them. So we wanted to show you in this demo some late game abilities. You saw some late game armors. Eventually you'll be able to have your soldiers flying around in Archangel suits. You'll be able to let them turn invisible with ghost armor. And the ultimate class is the Psionic Soldier, which I think we gave you a taste of. We had our own Sid Meier depart the Sky Ranger as an enlightened soldier. It just seemed fitting. You know, the man that created civilization, we're going to have him save civilization. So
he's looking well for his computer counterpart.
He was hitting the gym for that demo. I mean, that's his body we motion captured. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, where are you guys at the moment in terms of development? What have you got next after the E3?
Yeah, we only have a few months left. You know, we're going to be releasing this game on October 9th for PC, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. So we're in the phase of really polishing, knocking out bugs, getting this game as good as it can possibly be, so we hit our date.
Now, PC's been very au fait with XCOM, but bringing the genre to consoles has always been not an issue per se, but a particular set of challenges to overcome. How have you guys tackled this?
Well, you know, I'm personally excited. We have some really hardcore PC fans, of course, at Firaxis that are XCOM fans, and they're hardcore PC. But I'm very excited. We also have a lot of the developers that play AAA console titles. And we're extremely excited to be able to bring the XCOM universe to as many people as possible. It was a lot of work to understand all of the systems of XCOM and get them mapped to a gamepad, but the UI team and the design team did a very elegant job of that. And I think if you put a controller in hands and try to play the game, it feels fairly intuitive. I think that we did a solid job of it. Can't wait to see what console gamers think.
I would sort of linger a little bit on the visual style. Very cinematic, and also that comes down to anytime you die, and you die, not you personally, but the soldiers pretty much snuffed it in that demo. Every single attack's done in this beautiful cinematic style. Was that just a nice little thing to add on to?
Yeah, did you see the Chrysalid give the guy a kiss? And
very sexy kiss.
Very sexy. The face was removed after the kiss, but yeah, we're excited about that cinematic style, and that's one of the things. We made a laundry list of things that we needed from the original XCOM, but then we said, okay, we need these things. We need Fog of War, we need the classic aliens, we need destructible terrain. But then we were like, okay, we're not just remaking the 1994 game, how do we modernize it a little bit? And one of the things that we thought made a lot of sense were these action cameras that can sweep down onto the battlefield. After the player makes their thoughtful decisions and moves their characters around, it's almost like watching an action movie that you direct. You see these really cool moments, whether you're crashing through a window, kicking down a door, flanking an alien, and giving them a critical headshot. You have these action-packed cinematic cameras, and we hope that that taps into a different breed of gamer that might be used to FPSs or action games.
And re-realizing the aliens especially, I'm sure people have an idea what a 94 alien should look like in 2012.
Oh, man.
How did you guys take that on?
It was a big challenge for our art team. I mean, I don't know if you remember the original floater from 1994. He sort of had this red evil cape on, which nowadays that's tough to do. I mean, it's just kind of hokey, and
I think that was tough to do in 94.
they made it happen though. They really embraced the campiness of those aliens, and there is something special about those aliens. Our team respects that, and we wanted to keep those same aliens. We have the sectoids, we have the floaters, we have the cyber discs, the mutons, all that stuff from the original, but similar to the game design and the narrative, we wanted to modernize them. We wanted them to feel more menacing. We wanted them to feel more like this intense threat, because the player can die at any turn. We had them to feel very, very, very threatening, and the art team did a fantastic job of that.
What are the surprises, though?
What are the surprises?
What are the surprises? I'm sure you've got something up your sleeve. Well,
No,
somewhere up the sleeve anyway.
what do you got for me?
I got a beer sitting over there for you.
All right, I'll give you a surprise. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, we've really shown a ton right now. We've shown you a lot of the late game stuff. We actually do have some aliens that we're not talking about up our sleeve. We have some new abilities and all that stuff. So, but I would say we've talked to you about a bulk of the game, but there will be some more surprises around the corner. I'll make sure we contact you first.
I'd like to see it.
But I need the PR approval. They'll totally make me disappear.
We'll give him a beer as well. It'll be fine. And just sort of in conclusion, obviously you're still working on the game, but the question always comes up about DLC and plans for the future and everything like that. Are you guys thinking about that? I feel like I have to ask this rather.
No, we're not thinking about it. What's DLC?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have to think about that exact time of day.
No. Yeah, it's something that we would love to explore in the future. Yeah.
I like that. Nice and succinct. Yeah. And I think that's about all the time we have for. I'm getting the indication. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you for playing and coming.
Thank you.